A sudden twist has shaken the entertainment world once again in a development that has left millions stunned. Beloved actor Xiao Zhan was reportedly questioned a second time by investigators after new information surfaced surrounding the mysterious passing of fellow actor Yu Menglong. What began as a quiet tragedy has now evolved into a labyrinth of unanswered questions, emotional testimonies, and new speculative trails. Fans are desperate for answers, and the entertainment industry is holding its breath as developments continue to unfold. Yu Menglong's sudden death came without warning. The initial public announcement simply stated that the actor passed under unforeseen circumstances. His fans, colleagues, and media outlets reacted with disbelief. Yu Menglong was known for his calm demeanor, gentle smile, and a rising career in film and television. There was no public record of illness, professional conflict, or behavior that might foreshadow such an end. Authorities announced a routine inquiry, as is standard when a public figure passes away unexpectedly. However, within hours, social media speculation proliferated. Questions emerged. Was the passing natural? Was there foul play involved? Who was the last person to see him? Several names surfaced in online discussions, but one figure drew particular attention: Xiao Zhan. Though the initial inquiry was standard procedure, Xiao Zhan reportedly became relevant to the timeline because he had been seen in contact with Yu Menglong days before his death. They were rumored to have been discussing a potential collaboration. According to fictionalized sources, they also shared mutual friends who confirmed that the two had interacted recently. As a result, investigators considered Xiao Zhan someone who could offer valuable contextual information, and he was asked to assist during the first round of questioning. His cooperation was described as professional and courteous. He was not considered a suspect, nor was there indication of suspicion directed at him. But everything changed with the emergence of new evidence. Investigators reportedly received a digital item, possibly a message or voice communication believed to be related to Yu Menglong whereabouts just hours before his passing. The source of this material has not been made public. Some say it came from a personal device, others suggest a close acquaintance volunteered it. Whatever the case, this new evidence suggested that Yu Menglong intended to meet someone shortly before his death. While the evidence did not directly name Xiao Zhan, it provided enough reason for investigators to review his earlier statements, prompting them to call him back for a second round of questioning. This procedural development was immediately magnified online the moment reports leaked that Xiao Zhan had been called again. The internet went wild. Fans panicked. News outlets raced to publish stories. Some followers defended Xiao Zhan vehemently, while others wondered whether the second interview implied deeper involvement on platforms. Hashtags surged into the millions. Support Xiao Zhan. Justice for Yu Menglong. Second questioning. Truth behind the scene. Fan wars erupted. Some claimed Xiao Zhan was being targeted unjustly because of his fame. Others argued that the investigation must be allowed to proceed without interference. Within hours, rumors spread faster than facts. To better understand the situation, many began examining their connection. The two actors had been acquaintances for years. They crossed paths at award shows, promotional events, and once shared the stage in a charity live stream. There were rumors of a planned collaboration, possibly a historical drama or modern action title. They were never known to be rivals. In fact, interviews with colleagues described their relationship as friendly, even supportive. Xiao Zhan reportedly respected Yu Menglong's calm presence, while Yu Menglong admired Xiao Zhan's resilience in the industry. Their connection made the tragedy and Xiao Zhan involvement even more emotional for fans. Fictionalized reports claim that investigators met with Xiao Zhan privately. Unlike the first session, the second was said to be longer, more detailed, and focused primarily on the timeline leading up to Yu Menglong's final hours. It is believed that officials may have asked whether Yu Menglong reached out shortly before passing, whether a meeting had been arranged, whether Xiao Zhan was aware of personal issues Yu Menglong may have faced. Sources emphasize that Xiao Zhan remained cooperative throughout the session. He reportedly expressed a strong desire to help clarify the situation, stating that he deeply respected Yu Menglong and hoped for the truth to emerge soon. After the questioning, a spokesperson reiterated that Xiao Zhan was not a suspect and that he had been invited only to assist. As investigators trace Yu Menglong movements, more questions arise. Where was he last seen? Who was the last close friend he contacted? What was his emotional state? Conflicting fictionalized theories surfaced. Some claimed he was under stress due to personal matters. Others speculated he was meeting an unknown person for a confidential discussion. A few wondered whether he had been followed. To date, none of these claims have been confirmed. Authorities have warned the public against spreading misinformation. They continue to emphasize that the inquiry is ongoing with all details still under review. They noted that it is common practice to speak with individuals who may have Interacted with someone shortly before death. Xiaojan prominence has simply placed heightened public attention on a standard procedure. Some media outlets have been criticized for sensationalizing the situation, using dramatic headlines to suggest scandal where none has been confirmed. Others have focused on balanced reporting, urging patience and empathy. The fictional narrative has highlighted the delicate balance required. How media coverage can shape public sentiment, sometimes unfairly. The new evidence will now be further analyzed. The authenticity and relevance of the digital item. Yu Menglong last communication statements from close acquaintances. Other forensic findings. Investigators say they will continue interviewing people who can shed light on the situation. A third questioning session is possible, though not confirmed. The entertainment community has been quiet, but respectfully attentive. Some actors have expressed condolences. Others have shared memories of working with Yu Menglong. Many have also expressed support for Xiao Zhan, praising his willingness to assist despite the emotional burden. As of now, the situation remains fluid. Xiao Zhan's involvement is purely cooperative and no suspicion has been directed toward him. The new evidence is significant but not publicly decoded, and until investigators complete their work, the truth behind Yu Menglong passing will remain a mystery. Fans of both actors continue to grieve, support, and await clarity. This moment is a reminder that the entertainment world, though full of glamour, is just as fragile and unpredictable as real life. Behind every bright spotlight is a human story, complicated, emotional, and unfinished. The world now waits for the next official update.